Hey guys, and welcome to my 30-week bump date update. So I'm 30 weeks pregnant now, and the two very biggest things that I've learned as I learned the gender, and I also was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, which has been really hard. It's been about 3 weeks now, and I'm supposed to test my finger every day, 4 times a day. And I'm barely making it through 2 times a day because I hate needles and it's extremely traumatic. But I'll talk more about that later. So the first thing I'm sure you guys all want to know is that we're having a baby girl. I'm so excited. I've decided to do a unicorn nursery for her. And I love unicorns and pink, so I'm just thrilled, and I've already got my Amazon wish list. I was floored when I found out we were having a girl. I had no idea. I thought it was a girl. I had like internal feelings, but I kept doubting myself because we already have a boy. My husband really wanted a boy. He felt like it was a boy. And I thought, there's no way I'm going to get what I want, because with my son, I really wanted a girl. And I'm very happy he's a boy, and I love boys too, but I don't know, I grew up with girls, and I feel like I've always wanted to be a mom of both a boy and a girl, and I don't know if I'll do pregnancy again or if I'll be able to get pregnant because of my struggles with miscarriage and infertility, and I'm getting a bit older. You can totally have babies from your 30s to your 40s, but because of my autoimmune issues, I don't know if it'll be prudent for me to get pregnant again. So I'm very thrilled that I get to have a Reuben and a Rebecca. We're going to name her Rebecca with a K, and we haven't decided on a middle name yet. It might be Amelia with an E or Catherine with a K. So Rebecca Amelia or Rebecca Catherine. We got the spare room clean. If you want to, you can see that in my vlog, and I'm setting up the nursery a little bit every day. And here's a belly shot. So I'm 30 weeks and I am quite big. Here's what it looks like. I don't have any new stretch marks yet. I did get some stretch marks with my son. You can kind of see them faintly here, but those are from my last pregnancy. As I said, I'm quite large. Sleeping has been pretty uncomfortable. I've been using my pregnancy pillow starting at 28 weeks. It's become something extremely necessary, and we've transitioned my son Reuben, who was bed sharing, into his crib so I can have some sleep by myself for 10 weeks or so. So the biggest thing I think that has happened is my gestational diabetes diagnosis, which has been very difficult for me. For one, I didn't expect to have it because I thought, since I'm basically paleo, I was eating low carb enough, but I know gestational diabetes is not related to the health of the mother. You can be more high risk for it if you are overweight or if you have a family history. I do have a family history of it, but I didn't have it with my son, and so I wasn't expecting to have it with Rebecca, but I do, and I don't like needles. My husband's been having to test me, and I don't think he likes doing it either because I'm really whiny. And sometimes, not every time, I'll have like a panic attack before he tests me. I have an extreme irrational fear of needles. Like, it's very bad. It's very severe. So I've been trying to work through that, and I've actually been trying to find like a psychiatrist or a counselor to help me, but none of them in my area take my insurance. I have Cigna, so it would be like $100 to $200 a visit. And right now, since I'm getting through testing twice a day. I'm doing it in the morning and I'm doing it in the evening, and I'm keeping my little food diary right here. Here's my little food diary with all of my testing on it. Here's my morning test, and what I did is I immediately started researching when I got home. I switched to something called the keto diet, Keto, which is super, super low carb, and all of my numbers have come down since I started doing that, which is good, because if they're still high, then I have to do like insulin shots or something, and I don't think I could do more shots. So that has been one of the most difficult things to deal with. I joined a Facebook support group about keto during pregnancy, and so far I've been really enjoying the keto diet, which is strange because when I went from the standard American diet to the paleo diet, it was a huge big deal, and there were pros and cons, and yes, I am glad I did that because a lot of my autoimmune issues were a whole lot better on that diet. But I've had further gains on the keto diet, which is interesting to me, and maybe I'll make another video about that. But that's my 30-week bump update. We're still pregnant. We're still expecting this little girl. My due date is January 29th, so it's not too far away. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.